Hi, my name is Dr. Fatimah Williams, and I am here to talk to you a little bit about Emerge, why it exists, and so that you can make an informed decision about whether this is a great place for you right now. So, as I look out on the landscape of my current clients and also just seeing what is happening right now in the workspace, I am looking at managers and leaders who are experiencing tremendous shift. We know that, but shift is happening at a rate that is requiring leaders and managers to really have to do more thinking on their feet, pulling out of their toolbox of being able to move rapidly with change and bring their teams, their initiatives, their projects along with them. So if you are in any of these combinations of shifts, I want you to particularly know that Emerge is set up for you. So if you're seeing shifts in your revenue structures, your funding structures, that may look like downsizing, it may look like needing to go out to new donors, it may look like looking down the road like one of my clients and seeing that, okay, we can cover salaries up to this point, but afterward our center needs to do something different. So let's get started now. Right? Others may be seeing shifts in your actual work. So the things that you work on or how the things that you work on are being framed in your work context. So terminology that is no longer viable to be used in your workplace. And so you're having to shift not what necessarily all you do, but how you present it, how you bring your teams along, and then how you also perhaps even bring along those that are constituents of yours. Then you're likely seeing your team members react in real time to these shifts. Some may be rising to the occasion, while others likely are floundering. They are stalling. They're needing a bit more guidance from you, their manager or their direct sort of support lead. And you are seeing and having to manage with your own leadership skills and how do I help my team members to be able to rise to this occasion and to all of these changes at the very time that I, as a leader, am having to do this at a high level myself as well. So you can imagine these shifts in funding, shifts in the actual work, shifts in team and team members' capabilities, as well as usually what's happening is the backdrop of this is you as the individual also have things that are happening for you, not just workplace things, but some things that are in your personal life that may be shifting as well, that may be pulling from your energy or your capacity to lead at the level that you normally do. So for some people that looks like new family members coming to move in. For others, it looks like maybe loss in your family. It may be a health diagnosis of yourself or someone that you caretake for who is in your immediate family. What I am getting at here with Emerge is the leader holds specific responsibilities and weights that are very unlike anyone else's. And what ends up happening is we can often instruct leaders on how to be better communicators, how to delegate well, how to be strategic. But what we don't often provide is a thinking space and a safe space for recalibrating and resetting strategy and resetting approach. And so that's what Emerge is. Unlike some of our other programs that are very much more training focused, Emerge is different. Emerge is going to be the space where you have facilitated, structured sessions that allow you to walk through your current sort of workload and ask you to assess a bit where you are and then provide space for what may be needed to adjust your approach in that area. So it's not doing your whole workload and all the things that are on your purview. It is asking you and giving you space to think about the top things that if these things shift, it actually creates a bit more room. It creates a bit more stability for me as a leader and also for the team that I manage and for the initiatives that I manage. And so the benefits that you'll have with Emerge, one is clarity. Right? Clarity on the top levers to address right now that will improve your work and the work of those you lead. The next thing that you'll walk away with is renewed strategy. So you'll have a sense for those areas of top levers that you want to approach and that you want to address. You will have action steps for how to do that because you'll be in a group of your peers thinking about how to actually address your particular situation. And you'll have peer level leaders who've faced or are facing similar things in their industries who can crowdsource information, crowdsource proven strategies that have worked for them to add to your toolkit in a rapid way. The last thing that really Emerge is going to do is provide for you thinking space. 1 hour a week for 6 weeks, you get dedicated thinking space. And I know how precious this is because I work with leaders just like you who, between managing the things that are funders, managing their own workload, managing and figuring out how to work with their team and their staff and how to support them in the best possible ways for growth, often what rolls off to the side is your ability to have some quiet space to think through some things that are on your plate. And so these are the things that Emerge was built to do. And I will tell you who Emerge tends to attract. It attracts those leaders who are responsible for a combination of these things: strategic initiatives, budgets, and people. Okay. And so that combination is what really has the leader often in a pressure cooker. We want to relieve some of that space by providing you thinking space and strategic space to actually look at key things that if you touch these items or you touch these things in your work, they're going to shift how you and your team experience your work. And here's the thing. These are not only skills, but it's something that we're having to do much more regularly in the landscape that we're working in right now and in our political and economic climate of volatility. And so I hope that you see Emerge as a space where you can be not only with me, an executive coach and organizational development consultant of over 15 years to higher education, government, as well as to business sectors, but also with your peers in various sectors so that you know not only are you getting safe space to think, but it is structured in a way that's going to help you to have results. So if any of that sounds like you, I welcome you to join us in Emerge.